champ for and for which champ instead. Hold on. Let me read that again. As I start my old man Renekton clan, what are some matchups I should definitely choose a different champ for and which champ instead? Well, if you're playing Renekton and they choose for something like actually, you know what? Renekton does really well into almost every matchup right now. He's a really safe pick for top lane. There's not really any top lane champions that will demolish you. So honestly, just go for it. Just play Renekton. He doesn't have matchups that are like super hard. Maybe like a Pantheon. If you're going against a Pantheon, it might be a little hard. A really good Pantheon. But for the most part, Renekton's really good. He's one of the safest picks you can choose for top lane. Wait, no, never mind. He wants to play her. Whatever, I'll ban that. I'm not sure if you know this combo, it's usually known as a Shack combo or something along those lines. Fuck. Every time I read it, every time I'm excited, I'm hyped, I look for the question, I read it, and then midway, I always tilt myself. I'm always like, it's not an actual question. It's a fucking meme. Alright, I'm first pick. Alright, chat. Well, I have a couple of options here for safe picks. I can either go Camille. Actually, no, even Camille can get counterpick a little hard. Riven, Renekton, or Olaf? Which one? Riven, Renekton, or Olaf? Riven? Okay, we're doing Riven. Let's go. Alright. I'll be back. Actually, no, never mind. I still have enough water. Yo, bro, how is the climb going? Just tune in. Are you smashing? For the most part. I had a one loss, which was kind of unfortunate, but it happens, you know. I did say it from the start that there's a big chance that I would lose a game. You can't win every single game. Some games are it's just how it is. Some games you just lose. Under what condition do you pick Riven? She's a champion I can pick in almost into any condition. Like if I have to first pick, I can pick her. If it's a matchup that's kind of she doesn't really have matchups where it's like, oh, it's fucking over, except for like Jace and stuff like that. But like those champions, those matchups, people don't know how to play them super properly until high elo. So I mean, you could technically, you could do Riven every single game up to Challenger. But then once you get to Challenger, you won't be able to play her efficiently as much. But for the most part, I don't like doing that. I like having an easy time into certain comps. So like, for example, last game when I was going against Camille Rammus, I decided that, you know, going Riven as that and then trying to go through all that armor and everything will be a little bit harder. I would still be able to win the game, most likely, but it would be a little bit harder. So I just decided, you know what, I'm going to pick Fiora and just go through the game nice and clean, you know? It is the way it is. Cornby, thanks for all the gifts, the gifted subs, my boy. Thank you. Arcade? No, please no. I'm using it because Arcade Riven, one of my mods wants me to play it. You know, like I'll play it one time. I gotta be nice, all right? I can't just ignore him all the time because you guys don't like the Arcade Riven one. Have you considered going to Korea and climbing the ladder there? Bro, I've said this many times. I would like to go to play, but the thing is that if I go to South Korea, the last thing on my mind would be League. I would actually want to, like, you know, see the place and enjoy like a vacation, not so much as to grind League. I'm not trying to go pro or anything. Fuck, I mean, I can play on Europe, I can play on NA. I can't play in Korea. It's way too fucking far because of the ping. But you know, like, fuck, that's fucking rough. Mo went to Korea to play League. Yeah, he got to Masters, right? So that if my boy Mo, I love him, but if my boy Mo can get to Master in Korea, then I don't think the solo queue aspect is gonna be any different until you reach like top 50, probably. I'm just saying, I'm just being real here, you know, I'm being real. Fuck is that? Do you guys hear that? Hold up. You guys hear this shit? Oh, but it's the fucking song? There's like a fucking clock on the song. Hello? It's like a broken watch. These guys, this is why this music is free, chat. This is why these songs are free. This is why. They put a watch next to a fucking like sound recorder and just put it in the middle of a song. No copyright music. Let's move on to the next one. You told me once that it doesn't matter to be top 50 because you play with these players anyway. Once when we were talking about Halo. Yeah, and it's true. Once you get to, dude, even when you get to Diamond 1, or well, actually no, that's a little too low. Once you get to Masters or an LP, you play with the same people every game. Doesn't matter like what rank you are. It's not like you're playing against different players. In Korea though, it might be a little different because there's a very large percentage of pro players spamming solo queue hardcore. I talked to Flaxish yesterday, and he was telling me that in Europe and NA, he, you know, Europe and NA, he can consistently just get high challenge and just keep playing like that. But it feels different in Korea because you get to play against way many, like pro players are just spamming solo queue. They're tryharding a lot more, and it's just it feels like a much more competitive environment. He's in Korea right now. Happy birthday, Dash, until I tune 20 tomorrow. Now get out of my spot. Check bits? Wait, Dash, wait, I didn't see it, bro. My bad, I was talking. I can check it after. I must have missed it, buddy. I'm sorry. Can you explain when to go Conquer and when to go Klepto? I don't go Klepto because it's way too, it's a scaling build type of thing. I don't know, it's just not my playstyle, man. Especially for climbing through solo queue, it doesn't fit what I do. Anyway, Darius matchup. If he starts W level 1, you don't fight him. If he starts Q, you fight him. That's how it goes to level 1. How do you know if he starts it? You get hit like a bitch first trying to trade with them. Or if he fucks up when you walk up like this and he activates something. There, you see, like that. He fucked up, he activated his W, now I know he has W. Now I know I shouldn't really trade with him unless he completely forgets about, unless he completely misses it or something. So I'm gonna wait for this wave to get pushed up to me a little bit, so I can get my my CS and my levels. Usually in this matchup, you want to trade with the Darius once you hit level 2 or 3, but if they start Q level 1, you're actually able to kill them with Ignite. This guy started properly. He started Orange Shield. He started with W. So there's like barely any kill potential there. So now what I'm going to look for is get to level 3 and then start doing my trades to slowly chunk him down until I can kill him. The one main thing in this matchup that you have to look out for is his little hook. If you get hooked in or pulled in, it can be pretty bad for you, but as long as you have your stun up and stuff like that, you should be able to still like protect yourself from the damage. That's why I consider this matchup like considerably easier than a lot of different other matchups. He traded bad there. Even if he decided to pull me in after that, it wouldn't have worked because I had my entire minion wave on me. I'm dead. I'm not even gonna pop a pot, but you know. Worked out. It wasn't that bad. The bad thing about this though is that the wave is not in a spot where I would like it to be. He still misses like a creep or two from this. Hopefully he fucks up the wave by himself and he just keeps pushing. If the Yi wasn't there in that exact moment, he would have died and it would have been for free. I don't typically respect jungle. I don't respect junglers early game, especially if they're Yi and champions with no CC. If they want to come, if they try to gank me, the only possible time where they have to gank you as Riven is when you're about to kill your opponent, and that's when it actually works. So that he actually did a really good play there, or he had really good timing to come and help him out in that situation. But for the most part, you shouldn't really play scared against CE. It just doesn't work out. Now, if you're playing against a Camille or a Lee Sin, it's a different matter. They can be a little bit harder to avoid the ganks with. Alright, he missed up his hook. Or pull, I should say. I'm technically behind on the matchup now because of the gank from Yi. Actually ended up messing me up pretty bad. But still, like, the matchup is kind of easy if you know how to trade properly, so you shouldn't really have any issues with it. So you can slowly chunk him down and slowly win and slowly kill him again, basically.
Choose your own.
Just like that. If you do that short trade like that, you gotta make sure to like disengage as fast as possible so like the pull doesn't get you. Or you can just hover over his pull range and then he'll mess it up eventually. Let me W the wave so I stop getting hit. If the mini waves are hitting you like crazy, just stun them or third Q them so they'll basically stop hitting you. CC or losing vision in a brush stops minions from hitting you. That's a really important thing to know.
My spirit is not lost. How should I do it?
I'm gonna stay in lane with this so I can kill him again. And then go back and get a BS. I want to get a play here. This is actually good. Because his bleed keeps my Conqueror up this whole time, so I can actually go for an all-in here. Going against Darius, and if you have Conqueror on too, it makes the matchup really easy. Because if he does end up doing a trade like that, and you have the bleed on you, your Conqueror stays activated on you the whole time. You don't have to be hitting minions to go for an all-in like I did right there. Don't know if this was work versus smart EUS. Darius goes flash and face rush XD. It works against any elo man. Even when I'm playing, if they have ghost, and that's okay. Say that he has ghost. Say that he doesn't have TP. Say that he has flash and ghost. And he ends up dying at the time where he died at level 3. He loses the entire minion wave that was pushing to him and just loses the game. Then it would be even easier. I do this against Darius and Challenger all the time too. Whenever he's picked, he's barely picked because he's a trash champion and can't deal with like OP picks in the top lane. That I don't recommend to anyone to pick Darius in any MMR. He just doesn't work out.
So long I've wandered. Memories of the past.
Now what I want to do is push this into his sidewall. It'll eventually push by itself, so I don't really need to shove it in. But I just want to do a short trade under tower, like that. Well, I mean I fucked it up clearly, but that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to do a QW auto disengage. He just missed his pull, so I can actually. I don't even have to worry about his pull hitting now, which is super nice. If I could do a trade like that, see, you just gotta keep chunking him down slowly. Until you're able to kill him with your ulti again and again, because Darius' kit doesn't work out against yours. It just doesn't. There's a one-trick Darius Challenger in US though. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. There's Volibear one-tricks in Master Challenger in NA too, and Europe I'm sure, but that doesn't mean the champion's good. It just means that someone is really actively trying to make that thing work, which I mean it can't. You can get to Challenger with anything, guys. You can pick whatever champion you feel, like any lane, and if you play and abuse people properly, you'll still be able to climb with it, you know. But the percentage of wins or win rate that you'll get with that champion won't be the same as if you're playing an actual good champion. It just doesn't work. I'm gonna get this plant real quick here and then go for an all-in and kill him.
My spirit is not lost.
Sona jungle. Put someone that's really good. Someone that's really good on jungle. Give them Sona and they'll probably make it work. New badge and number 1 spot bag. Love you, buddy, but you can't hold a candle. Goddamn, Crow. You really want that fucking badge. Alright, here we go.
Unnecessary.
I actually fucked up mechanically there. I canceled my autos and my thing was super slow. I should have won that. I should have 1v2'd there. I just fucked up. I fucked up mechanically so hard. I actually feel like a bronze ribbon after that. Oof, what happened? Holy shit, I should have won that. What happened to my brain? I should have won that. Adrian, wake up? Fuck, I mean, hell yeah. I should have. I don't know what the fuck happened there in my brain. Revenge, you fucking know. You fucking know I should have won that. Revenge, you know I should have won that shit if my brain was working properly there.
Choose your own path.
You fucking know it, boss.
Burden.
Look, we got a nice challenger. Oh, ex Riven main in the chat, boys. By the way, shame him for just going to Irelia and just leaving our girl behind. Shame that guy. That was a really hard fuck up from me though. God damn, I actually feel bad after that one. I blame the skin. I blame Arcade Riven. I blame the skin. Oh my god. What the fuck is that? Call me Steve. That's their mid laner? Thanks for the sub, buddy, by the way.
So long I've wandered.
You take the 9% attack speed thing? No, I don't. Not on Riven. I take it on Camille though. Because Camille's attack speed got nerfed last patch and she actually feels kind of sluggish in lane if I don't take it. What the fuck is happening up here? Are they both up here? No, okay, they're not. Perfect. This Darius is playing considerably, like, just super safe. He really doesn't want to fight me, which is, I mean, I know why. But we'll see. Fio's birthday, man, 21. Oh, that actually is your birthday? Happy birthday, my dude.
Conflict awaits.
Thanks for the bits. What does he have? Phage. Okay, so let me stack my Conquer and then go for an all-in and kill him. I should have enough damage.
Learn from your mistakes.
There we go. Alright, let me get this tower out of the way. A full AP Malphite actually cooks Riven super hard, by the way, so I have to play around that. Because he can just ult me and one tap me, especially with the build that I like to do, which is really squishy. See, it's a good skin. Arcade, I don't know, man. That 1v2, man. I think I fucked up because of the sound cues too. See, I gotta throw out an excuse out there, so I have to blame the skin. I'm sorry, buddy, but you know, I feel like if I had any other skin, it would have been all right, you know. Alright, let's get out of here. Alex, cool man. Thanks for the prime. Okay. Let me get my CDR. Do I want lethality this game? Or do I want Death Dance? Actually, Death Dance might be better for me this game. So let's not go lethality. That's not the best plan I can do this game.
My spirit is
I'm also gonna
not
get a
lost.
stopwatch now in case a Malphite randomly ults me. That can actually save me. bits were, man. I was here. There we go. Worked out. That's what we got a stopwatch for. Holy shit. I knew I got it for something. It's almost like I can predict the future. Well played, that stopwatch. You're goddamn right, Yi. Thank you. You're goddamn right. Alright, let me farm a little bit more and get my my death dance. Oh fuck! God damn it! I missed that creep. It's the skin. I'm telling you, it's the skin. Wait. Luden's Echo 3 doors. Holy fuck. The damage! Ah! That fucking hurt my soul. Whew. Okay, let's go for. I'm gonna go for Hex Drinker now. It's the skin, guys. Don't no one ever play Arcade Riven ever again. I'm sorry, Arcade Riven NA, but no one play with this skin again. It actually brings you bad luck to your combos. It's so bad. Alright, here we go. We could fight. I mean, if you're feeling it. If you're feeling it, Mr. Krabs. If you're feeling it, Mr. Krabs, we got this. Pulsefire River next game. I actually play with Pulsefire. I really liked how the animations feel with that one. I don't know why people don't like Pulsefire Riven. I like that skin a lot. I can see why they don't like Arcade Riven, but Pulsefire one feels really nice. Nope, I'm gonna get my Hex Drinker. I'll be back. The portrait for Pulsefire looks like a meth addict. I mean, but I'm talking about the animations in game and stuff, man. Come on, it's not that bad. It actually feels super smooth and nice. We should tell Riot to just fix up her face or her haircut, whatever you guys want to do with that, and then the skin's actually really good. But everyone's like, oh, she looks like a fucking meth addict. Alright, well, you know what? Should have told Riot earlier when you thought about that skin like that. They could have fixed it. Or maybe Riot doesn't listen. Maybe they did get told. Okay, let's just push this all the way bottom while my team gets the Rift Herald or something. I'll try to see if I... Okay, Malphite's not here. Malphite's the only one I worry about, honestly. What about helping out your boy Yi over here? I have a Hex Drinker and a Death Dance for you, buddy. You can't get me no more. Can't get me no more, buddy. It was rough, though. Well, it's not really in my plans of macro that the full team is gonna go bottom for me. But, you know, if they want it and if they fuck it up, I'll take advantage of it. That's just pure, like, there's nothing to teach in that situation. That's just you knowing your limits as Riven. And you learn your limits as Riven by playing a ton of games through a long period of time. And also taking risks. I know a lot of you guys just like to farm, play safe, get Black Cleaver Death Dance, and just sit back and farm and just wait until you can maybe carry a team fight. Don't do that shit. Come on, you're playing Riven, you know, make shit happen. Don't go full, you know, box plays, but you know, test your limits. Go in, see what you can do, so then in the future you'll know what to do with her. You see how I go in and I int a bunch of times? I just jump in. You guys are like, ah, Adrian, you're fucking inting. Yeah, you know why? Because I'm testing out my limits. I've been playing this game for so long, I still don't know them. I'm a fucking horrible player. Dying is learning. I agree. Exactly. Exactly. Dying is learning from mistakes. So every single time I die, if I die like 15 times, my IQ just goes up so high every single time. You know it, chat.